What I have here are two mid-range TWS IEMs from SoundPeats. Now, the Air 5 Pro is the latest TWS IEM priced at just $52, while the SoundPeats Capsule 3 Pro is slightly older and using Bluetooth 5.3. But the advantage it has is of larger drivers, 12 biocellulose bio-coated dynamic driver, and it has longer battery life of around 50 hours. So you guys can imagine this one not only has a bigger driver, this one offers better battery life too, while the Air 5 Pro houses a 10 dynamic driver and uses Bluetooth 5.4. Now, even though these two IEMs look very similar, you guys can see from the boxes, these illustrated pictures are very similar, but they come with a slightly different kind of designed boxes. You guys can see this one has a front opening while this one has a top opening, not exactly front but side opening, and this one has a top opening. Now if I have to give them points on the build quality, I will prefer the Capsule 3 Pro because this one is a bit more stable and offers slightly better stability within the case, while this one is not unstable or anything like that, but it kind of is not exactly uh, as much stable as the Capsule 3 Pro. Now if we look at the earbuds, okay, if we check the earbuds, you guys can see that they have nearly exactly same size. So you can imagine that they have just reused the shell, and this one, the Air 5 Pro, has a shiny, or you can say more slippery design, while this one has a matte and slightly uh, grippy kind of design. Both have their connectors at the bottom. There is literally no design change or anything like that. They kind of have exactly same kind of shell. Yes, this design is slightly different, but that's it. Nothing exactly is different when it comes to their body, even though this one is slightly larger. For the larger battery, you guys can see the stem is a bit more thicker than this one is slightly smaller and slightly lightweight too. If we start talking about the app experience, okay, both of these IEMs support apps. Their SoundPeat app, okay, I have connected the Air 5 Pro. Both have exactly same kind of settings: noise cancellation, transparent, normal, double device connection. This kind of settings you are getting with both these IEMs. There is my EQ, you can EQ, they are decent, no issues with any of this. Now what was the case with the last application was there was no EQ with that, if I'm not wrong. This one offers a EQ, okay, so that is a good thing. You can use find my device too, find fetching device status. You can use find my device within this app too, so it is kind of convenient. Nothing is exactly extraordinary or anything like that, so that is there. If we talk about the noise cancellation, okay, both are decent with the noise cancellation, but somehow this one is slightly more effective than the Capsule 3 Pro, maybe because this one is slightly older. Capsule 3 Pro doesn't sound bad or anything like that, but this one is slightly marginally better noise cancellation than the Capsule 3 Pro. If we start talking about the sound quality, that is where these two IEMs are very different. Okay, TWS IEMs, while the Capsule 3 Pro is more V-shaped, bassy, fun oriented, and slightly lacking the mid-range clarity, the Capsule 5 Pro is offering better mid-range clarity, better control over bass notes, and a bit more tonal accuracy too. If we start breaking down the whole spectrum, this one is tighter with the bass, has slightly less sub bass rumble, a bit more mid bass, cleaner, a bit more layered delivery, and better control over the woolly notes. This one is very good with upper bass notes too, very good. Area of impact is smaller on this one, that is really helping with the control, and decay is a bit on the faster side, while the Capsule 3 Pro is a lot more attacking with the bass. Okay, it has more sub bass rumble, bigger body, has slightly less layer delivery. Notes are not as much well defined, but they have a bigger area of impact, bigger body, bigger movement of air, and it is not exactly great with the dynamics. Okay, so upper bass notes are not exactly great. The contrast of notes is the array of notes, okay, is not exactly present with the Capsule 3 Pro. It is slightly monotonous with that regard, but it offers a better bass. So those who are looking for a bassy TWS IEM can definitely go for the Capsule 3 Pro. If we start talking about the mid range, that is where the Air 5 Pro is just miles ahead. Okay, it offers much better mid-range clarity, very good vocals, no issues with tonality or timbre. Yes, they are a bit on the drier side. If you like a juicy, very thick and kind of very textured kind of signature, you might be looking at the wrong price range. To be precise, you will not be able to get anything like that in this price range at least, while the Capsule 3 Pro doesn't have that much of clarity with the mid-range or anything like that. Notes are a bit less tall, especially with the vocals. It is reasonable with the tonality. I will not say it is good or anything, but it is slightly plasticky, while the Air 5 Pro is better with the tonality. This one is not exactly great with the instrument around the vocals too. They kind of feel slightly veiled, but this one is very good with the instrument around the vocals too. Vocals have good height, instruments around the vocals have good height too. If we talk about the resolution, I will give it to the Air 5 Pro because it is a bit more resolving. It has a bit more clarity, a bit more finishing definition too. So this definitely takes the crown for the mid-range, and I will even say that this is one of the best TWS IEMs you can get if you are looking for good vocal clarity. This has very good vocal clarity, no issues with tonality or timbre. Cohesion is good too. It is not very juicy or musical. Okay, if you are looking for a very smooth kind of TWS IEM, this might not be it, but the clarity of this one is very good. While this one is not great with the mid-range, it is reasonably good with the highs. Okay, it is not like it is very airy. TWS IEMs do not do that well with the highs. Yet Capsule 3 Pro offers good extension. It has reasonable agility and clarity. Transparency is decent. You cannot expect a lot of layering and separation in this price range, but it offers reasonable amount of layering and separation. Upper treble is not exactly clean or clear. It is slightly on the less cleaner, less clearer side, but it is not bad. You really cannot expect a lot from TWS IEM, not in this price range at least. While the Air 5 Pro is slightly more cleaner, maybe it has the advantage of being the more recent product here. It offers a bit better clarity, a bit better agility with the instruments. It has slightly better air between instruments and slightly better clarity and extension too. So if you are looking for a fun musical sounding IEM, you should definitely opt for the Capsule 3 Pro. It is bassy, it is fun, it is good with the stage too. I will not say that the stage is bad or anything like that. It has good staging, while the Air 5 Pro is good for those who are looking for a more vocal focused presentation, not a bassy IEM, and I'm really liking the way it is tuned. I do not want a lot of bass, but a bit more vocal clarity goes a long way for a TWS IEM, especially when you use your TWS IEMs for calls. Okay, and the stage of this one is good to no issues. Both are kind of similar when it comes to looks and staging, but this is the vocal centric IEM, while this one is a more fun, more V-shaped IEM. So this is it. This is my comparison of SoundPeats Air 5 Pro and SoundPeats Capsule 3 Pro. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a nice day. Enjoy.